Okay guys, we're back. We're finally at a point where we can start doing some stuff here again at the little cottage. So we've got work to do inside, but also outside we've got work to do because we want to extend the dog yard and give them their own area. So that bit you can see there needs to be pulled down. So we're going to get stuck into pulling that down. And over here we have Albi on the excavator because we're going to level all of this out. Unfortunately, those trees need to be removed because we're bringing in a shipping container to start storing everything that's piling up around us. So with the decision's been made, bring in a shipping container, put it here, and we'll be able to store a whole heap of stuff. So doing a bit of yard work because we need to get this fence down so the dogs can have a nice big yard, and we also need to remove these trees so we can put the shipping container there. Almost ate a fly. So Albi's digging around the trees, and then apparently we're tying it to a car, and I'm going to drive the car and we're going to pull the tree down. We'll see what happens. Doesn't sound like it's going to be a safe manoeuvre, but like usual, Albi's came up with some harebrained scheme. So let's watch and see what happens, hey? I know. Hasn't even got his roll cage on.
So he rolls.
Yep, like he did last time. Gonna grab him because Albi's trying to push that tree over.
Can we go put this side?
Yeah, maybe. Now what's the plan? But you couldn't push it with the excavator.
What?
But the excavator couldn't push it. What's the rope and car going to do?
The rate's going to be higher.
Okay. Seriously guys, Albi does some dumb things, but this one's up there. I feel like I'm just going to break the branch. Okay. I feel like this is a bad idea. You know, he does some harebrained things, but it shook. It shook. Oh, a little shake. Are you going to push it with the excavator at the same time?
Yep.
So does that mean I've got to get in the car? Or are you just holding it?
It's not a remote control car, babe, so yeah, you have to get in the car.
Okay. We'll see how this goes, everyone. I'm a little bit worried. I think it's going to hit the car, I'm going to be honest. Are the windows child locked?
Doing some more work here. It's an awesome day outside today. It's a bit windy, but the breeze is coming from the ocean, so the whole place is starting to cool out now because we had 40 yesterday. Today's like 25, so I'm going to get stuck into this. I'm going to get this bit here finished off today. I'm going to start filling up here. Let's see if I can do it. Alright guys, today's job is we're going to pull the iron off of this old chook shed here, and I'm going to start disassembling this and getting rid of it so I can build a dog yard in this area here. So stay tuned.
Because we're sick of them trashing the backyard, and Albi's got some bigger plans for the backyard, which means the fences need to come down so that we can actually do this. So we need to build them a separate dog yard at the moment that they can go in, so that we can actually pull the rest of the fence in the backyard down. So stay tuned, watch this space, and over the next couple of weeks you'll see Albi's big plans in the backyard come to fruition. In the meantime, we're going to get these sheets off, and fingers crossed there's no snakes. That's it for this then?
Yeah, for this session.
Okay.
Later on when I'll start hitting it with the angle grinder and the excavator and start pulling it out.
I think we just leave that little shed there for now because we can put some beds in and keep them out of the heat. That just lifts straight off, I think. Oh, it's a bit of wire and that'll come off. It's easy enough done. Right, what do you want to do now then?
Go inside and stuff around with my door frame.
Alright. Tin's off, it's stinking hot out here, so we can't use the angle grinder at the moment because we don't want to start a fire because none of the neighbours would like us if we did that. So we're going to go inside, do some more on the room, come back out when it cools down a bit this afternoon with a hose and the excavator and try and get the rest of this down.
Alright guys, I cleaned my mess up. I've made this sanding block up. It's just got 60 grit paper on it. I'm just going to quickly scuff this back, and so I've sort of got straight lines for when I put a bit of coated plaster over it. Alright everybody, I'm going to set this door frame up on this side now, the timber to work with. Alison's going to give me a hand to hold it. Here's my lovely assistant Alison. Hold that there, please, babe.
Why is that bit so high?
Because I've got to build a thing to go around this step down here. Because it's got that concrete.
Break it off.
I thought we're putting timber over the top of it.
Not really, not I don't think. I thought we were going to make that level. Up to you. Otherwise it's going to interfere with the cupboard.
Huh?
Otherwise it's going to interfere with the cupboard.
How's it going to interfere with the cupboard, babe?
Because I like the end.
It would be like your sister's ones, they go over that skirting board.
Okay. It'll be fine.
Can you please hold that one there for a sec?
No, but it's not level. Something's come this way a bit, doesn't it?
No, not according to the level.
Alright.
It's right on the edge. Look, This wall must be thicker than the other side, guys. All right, thanks. Thanks, babe. All right, guys, I've mixed up another batch. Alison's gone out to deal with family stuff. Stop. Get back. Get out. 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 Go. LJ, get out. Out. Get out. LJ, get out. Get out! Do you see the problem here, mate? Do you? The problem here is that I do not want you. No. Barry boy. You spoiled dog? Yeah. This is my spoiled dog. Barry boy. He's about the only one that listens though. Yeah. When he wants to. Aren't you? Yeah. Go on, up. Watch out. What? I've got shit all over my hands now. It's all over your ears. Go. Move. Move. You come with me to get some rocks. Huh? Come for a walk? Come on. Come with Dad. Alright guys, I'm going to pull this mesh down today. So I'm going to pull this down, the frame down, and then start building this fence around here so we can get these dogs in here. So I'm going to get the angle grinder and the excavator, and see what happens. Alright guys, that's that down. I'm going to start building the fence now, going up that way, back that way, and then back to the shipping container that we get. And then I'll come and move this, because at the moment this is stopping the dogs from getting out. Hope you like that entertainment. It's a bit exciting. I need a bigger excavator, so I could have just driven through it all. But that's on the cards.
Alright guys, so this will be the corner of the dog yard here. Goes down there, across, back down a bit that way and then back. So they're going to have this whole area here, which means they're not constantly in the backyard and sitting against the back door and making a mess there. So we're going to put the fence up hopefully in the next week or so, and then gravel part of it and get some turf in and put some grass and that in here for them. Make them the Taj Mahal of dog yards so that they're happy and content in here. And then next week we've got a delivery coming to tie it all in together, and so we've got to get stuck in around the back there so that we can get that done. So we're just changing the whole backyard. Might seem a bit counterproductive because we've got heaps to do in the house, but between the birds, the cats and the dogs, they're starting to drive us nuts. The birds are really loud, so the birds, big Avery's coming in the next week or two, and they're going to get set up so they've got their flight and they've got somewhere to go outside of a day, because they spend all day yelling at us. And then the dogs will have a section away from the birds, and then I'm going to build a cat run. So those little kitties will have an outdoor cat run to go to. So between doing the house, we're building a whole heap of animal enclosures as well. But it has to be done. Got to keep the dogs and cats and birds happy, so that's a start. Albi will start digging some holes and concreting in some poles over the weekend, and we need to work out how much sheeting we need. But here we have, I don't know if you can see them on my shoes. Yeah, you can. Okay, so people in South Australia will know these things very well. People who don't come from South Australia, these things here are called 3-corner jacks. They're huge, big, spiky things that stick into your feet, and I swear they've got some like stuff on them that makes it sting like crazy. So this whole yard here is full of them, which will stick into the dog's paws, hence why we're going to have to turf, because otherwise they'll have them in their foot paws. So going to turf this so that they don't get them, and yeah, we've been picking these up like crazy. And the problem with them is you pick them up, they fall out, they go somewhere else, and I think it's 7 years they can stay dormant in the ground, and then so yeah, once they're here, they're really hard to get rid of. And they hurt like hell.
If you got no shoes on.
Yeah. We've got to load all this on the trailer so that we can take a run to the rubbish tip on the weekend to get rid of all this to be recycled. So tomorrow we'll load all this up and get rid of it so that it's not laying around and we're not attracting snakes and things. And then we'll get stuck in. So watch this space. The dogs will have a Taj Mahal of dog runs, but they'll still whinge because they're out here and not in the house. Isn't that right, Albi?
Yes. So Alison spoils them.
Not me. I go out every time I come home, they're in the house in the aircon. All right, inside to get some stuff done. Okay guys, so Little's been staying with me for the week because her mum went on a adventure to Sydney. Little, where's your mama? And we're going to go and pick her up from the airport, aren't we? Where's your mama? Yep. So I'm heading off to the airport to pick her up. Albi's going to stay home because he's not feeling the best. Started new MS medication. Hopefully that's going to get him fighting fit again. And we're heading off to the airport, aren't we? Yep. Go see your mama? Yeah. Let's go get her. Just peering over your roses. Just want to tell us what sort of deal you've just walked out of Bunnings with, Alison? Well, guys, these are Dave Austin roses. Where did we park? Even harder to get more roses home if someone stole the car. In a frantic, she's forgotten where the car is. Well, here it is. I was just so excited to park the car. Alright guys, so I've come down to the airport to pick Chloe up from her little daughter Sydney, and there's a Bunnings right next door. So about 15 minutes early I thought I'll just duck into Bunnings quickly. I think I went to get cat crunchies actually, which I did not get. And popped my head in to check if there were any plants on sale. Dave Austin roses. And I'm like, oh, they're alright. And the girl said to me, well, how many are you taking? And I'm like, well, maybe all of them. She goes, oh, well, I'll mark them down more. $15 each. So we bought all of them. And Chloe's going to wait at the airport. It may take longer than 15 minutes. And then we're going to try and get these in the car and her suitcases. So watch this space. Alright, trying to all roses over that side. Chloe said, did she forget she's picking me up? Well, we will. Oh, and the thing is, they just all want to go together. This is like inhumane torture. I know. I don't know how I'm shutting this move. Ow!
So much.
I'm like segregating them out here like they're like naughty children. Oh, can you imagine just trying to get them back out? Lucky I'm not at the other end. This is going to be a nightmare. Get in there, just Maybe we'll get some suitcases. Minus the 4 that still need to go in the car. Oh no. This is bad. That was such a good buy. I could not do it.
Well, there was $50 roses down to 15.
I know.
That's like what, a quarter of the price?
Make a bargain. That's your
Put the suitcase on its side.
Yeah, they'll be able to slide in there. I just got to get the roses in the back because nobody's going to want to ride home with them.
A rose poking them the entire time?
I don't know how we're getting their arms here. That's the problem.
We got strategically.
Just shove them in there. Just shove them like a kid shoves random stuff in their wardrobe.
Yeah, I've got an idea. But, that's what I was thinking. Push them down with something. Exactly what I was thinking.
That's not what that's for, but you know.
It is not what that's for, but I'm not touching it. I hope she hasn't brought too much luggage. How about I just try and just try and get him in.
What about that guy in the corner there? He's like,
It's so sad.
another crush. It looks like giving me a rush. Take one chance to make
Oh, he jump scared. Right, let's try.
Push him and I'll just like watch this there. Hang on, stop.
They lose one limb or two, it won't matter.
This is mainly in mode.
Oh, is it?
Ow. Yes.
You got him?
Yeah.
And then we're going to have to open it again. Can we film Chloe opening the boot?
Oh, one of his leaves got caught in the boot.
Oh, he'll be right. We'll release him in a minute. We've got the plants in, so
Yeah.
now we've got to go and get the travellers and their suitcases and see
Yeah.
if we can get them in with the plants. Watch this space, guys. Chloe may have to take the train home. We're not leaving the plants behind. Alright, in we get.
They marked at 28. The lady's like, "How many are you taking?" And Alice said, "Oh, maybe all of them." She's like, "Oh, I'll do 15 then." And Alice was like, "Well, your challenge accepted."
And I noticed you bought yourself another suitcase. It was $55.
You have to put one in on your lap. Alright, shut your boot. Chloe's being really grateful that she got picked up with a car full of roses. Most people would think that's a romantic gesture. It's the most romantic thing anyone could ever do for you, Chloe. I picked you up with a car full of roses. These ones have prickles.
You're so ungrateful. I mean,
Maybe roses, if I will.
look at all the room you've got in the back
Yeah,
there.
you feel like you're a little room there, Chloe? Everyone's got a bag on them.
You look so sick. Do you want to show the viewers Chloe's foot room? Yeah, there's a few more plates down there.
That's hilarious. But as she aptly told Chloe, she did show some restraint.
I put one back.
We put one mandarin back.
I did. I had a mandarin tree and I put it back because I was a bit worried there wasn't enough space. Lucky I bought the big car, Chloe.
Do one of these though.
She got two of those.
Yeah, but she needed a new one.
I did need them, and that's the
That's what
place.
started it all.
That is what started it all. Because I'm like, oh my god, they got my diamonds in the dark. I haven't been able to find them anywhere. And then I'm like, Dave Austin roses, $28. And then she's like, $15, and I'm like, we'll have them all. And then after I committed, I couldn't say to the girl, well, I don't think I'm going to fit them in. Because then I'd look like I chickened
She
out.
might take the discount back.
She'd think I chickened out. So then I'm like, no, they'll go. I might have to don my big long rose gloves to get them out, I think.
Like those gloves that people wear to tame like eagles.
Yeah, I have. I've got a set that come up to my elbows. So I'm going to have to put them on just to get them out of the car. I think. My rose trimming gloves. Well, I've got a set of welding gloves. So I can just put my welding gloves on to get these bad boys out the boot because, yeah, they're scratchy. Are you excited your mama's home?
Turbo.
Lil, your mama's home! Are you so excited? Oh, mama! Easy. Oh, Lil, your mom's home!
Oh, that's excited. You don't really
Oh, yeah, mum's home. That's it, you can stay with your mum now. I've delivered her to you, I'm going home. You're so excited. You're shaking with excitement. All right, little, see ya.